Content warning. This is a horror game and not intended for all audience. Please visit our website if you need a specific list of content warnings. This also contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions causes motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues, you can disable them in game's preferences. Hey there, how are you? Great to see you. How's life? Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm the Ekamac, this is Slay the Princess Pristine Cut. I have uploaded a finale, but then I went onto TVTropes and I saw a whole bunch of things that I didn't get to see on my first time, so I think I actually do want to go through and just cherry pick out of my save files a bunch of fun moments.
The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and losing, while this is actually about having fun.
Is this fun for you? It's not fun for me.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. That can't be right,
I couldn't agree more.
The only furniture of note is we take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. And then, we throw it out the window.
Too late, because we already did it, didn't we?
Unfortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes. That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that. You were the one who made us pick it up. See? What's done is done.
You're all so mad.
So? Are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed...
Yeah. I've heard that one of the other options you can get for the razor route is that someone will actually go sit in their own corner, but then complain that he can still hear you, so there's no point in sitting in the other corner.
Walk through the door, but there isn't a mirror. Let's just fumble for the handle and be... Oh. Reach for... And the mirror... I can't say this, it's time. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth. As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view. Right.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny! That's a joke! I'm going to kill you now.
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea. That was you. I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it? Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
This is why we've already lost.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
I'm gonna try flirting with her.
Now that is an interesting move. Interesting? It's disgusting. No, don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster? Of course we do. I'm into it. The one making the decisions is into it. Are you not? I don't think so. I don't know. I could go either way, honestly.
She doesn't want us.
You're just saying that because you want her to be into you.
I know. I thought I was being obvious.
Give her the look.
The look? Yeah, the best flirts know how to flirt without saying anything. We just have to let her know, right? You flash the princess the look.
Darn it, I thought that the other voices would have something to say about it.
And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still going to kill you. But now we could both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks, the princess closes the distance between you and skewers you. Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much. Oh, I thought that only happens when we die.
A new voice. Okay, so, yeah. Now, where else can I look for something, here. Into the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. The room below is silent. As much as I appreciate the optimism, I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the... Okay. She's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the...
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. We could probably grab her and kill her again, if we wanted to. We don't even need a blade. She looks fragile enough to me.
Grab her.
Before she can suspect a thing, you lunge forward and grab her arm. You feel substance for the briefest of moments, but then you feel nothing at all, as though all you've done is clutch at empty air.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Grab the princess, but try harder.
You attempt once more to seize the princess, and once more you grip only cold, empty air as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, Keller. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here.
Yep, she sounds disappointed. We all know where that's going, and I don't have to see much. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm going to just leave her be.
As if by divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door slam. I'm afraid you won't be leaving until the task is finished. It doesn't matter how many chains she's in, without your intervention, she'll find a way out eventually. Unless you deal with her right here.
Hang on. I need to be a bit more careful with the buttons I press.
As if by divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door slam. I'm afraid you won't be leaving until the task is finished. It doesn't matter how many chains she's in, without your intervention, she'll find a way out eventually. That's not fair. Unless you deal with her right here, right now, she will remain an existential threat to the entire world. What seems unfair to you is fair for everyone else. Huh. So it's not even safe to think. I see how it is.
How surprising. They locked you down here too.
Now let's see, is there a copy of... What was that other one I was thinking of?
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement.
Take the blade.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting. The door to the basement. Her fear.
Is that enough?
This isn't what she sounded like. Good. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you, as you descend the final step. Looks like she could rip those chains.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping. And you brought your little. I'm going to have fun breaking you into.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think a few of us have a few things to unpack first. We're still alive.
What is there to unpack? Don't you get it?
Couldn't have said it. All right. What? You said earlier in the woods. I believe you. You don't know. Of course I...
Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy.
You're joking, right? I'm just going to pretend that you're joking. Yeah, you better be joking.
Can I not free you?
Free her? You aren't...
Who says I want to be free?
You don't want to be free? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine right where I am.
Okay, hold on. Did you hear that? Maybe we don't have to do anything. If she's fine where she is, maybe...
But you're going to have to fight me to the death.
Never mind.
Yeah.
There is no happy ending where everyone makes it out of this place alive. You either deal with her here, right now, or she'll eventually find her way out. Whether she even wants to leave is hardly relevant. This cabin won't last forever.
What I really should have done is write down all the things that I wanted to see. Oh well.
Hear that? Between him and her, that should be all the motivation you need. Now stop standing there and fight her. No, stop standing there and slay her. You're being a bit semantic, aren't you? I am, but it's an important distinction. If you're going to see this through, you need to hold the right intent. This isn't a sparring match. It is a lethal confrontation that will decide the future of everything. Fine. As long as it leads to a fight, do whatever he just said.
Attack the princess.
Finally ready to complete your destined task. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess. She's unfazed. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. She's huge, but that probably... Don't listen to them.
Strike head
That's
on.
Your plan, then. That's your plan. Push off. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this.
Keep pushing.
Princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each.
Yes, you finally get...
I do.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back.
That's not what's going on. Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters, your balances suddenly collides with your we're fine. You barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows. Your grip loosens from the impact. The blade still... I said, we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. You might not have... It really doesn't matter. The princess...
You forgot this.
She tosses it.
Were you being metaphorical when you said nothing exists outside of us? There's more to this world than just this cabin. I saw trees and everything on my way here.
I meant that nothing else matters. It's hard to describe. It's just a feeling. That it's just us. That when we hurt each other, we're alive. And when that happens, everything else is gone. You feel it too, right?
Yes, the two of us are a chorus of notes building on top of each other forever. The song we write in our blood will be the most beautiful music ever written.
Great. It seems like both you and the princess have bought into some sort of shared delusion. Just make sure that whatever you're using for that song written in blood is mostly hers. I'm sorry, are you crying? Is she crying?
Are you two not?
That was some goddamn poetry!
I'm ready whenever you are.
Pick up the blade and attack again.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single.
Okay, now here's the question. Do I have something around the time of Nightmare? No, but I have Cage, and that's almost as good. Enter the
I'm
basement.
afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon. Are you sure? She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again? Yes, I'm sure, and I've already got a plan for that. Still with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan is don't give the world any monstrosity your only weapon, because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having a weapon. Peachy, we'll be fine. Okay, I'm trusting you.
Hey, don't I get a say here? What's the big idea?
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go. Wonderful. You do exactly that, sweeping the blade from the table before proceeding to the basement. Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on. The door to the basement, her voice.
Is that a visitor I hear?
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs and so much for cutting her out of here. Have you noticed the empty chain on? That was there last time. It was.
What an interesting development.
Sit with her.
You step towards the princess.
There's fine.
That's reasonable.
Sit where I'm
You do
told.
as she asks and sit on the floor.
Thank you.
The other chain on the wall, who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
I think I'm going to just leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye!
Oh, you bastard. You'll regret this.
The door locked behind us the last time we tried that, remember? As if by divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door slam. I'm afraid you won't be leaving until the task is finished. It doesn't matter how many chains she's in, without your intervention, she'll find a way out eventually. That's not fair. Unless you deal with her right here, right now, she will remain an existential threat to the entire world. What seems unfair to you is fair for everyone else. Huh. So it's not even safe to think.
I told you that you'd regret saying that, but I didn't think you'd regret it so fast, and with so little effort on my part. I guess we're stuck together.
Let me out of here and open the door.
You have everything you need to deal with her and save the world. I'm sure the door will open as soon as you finish your incredibly important task. Doesn't sound like we'll be able to talk him into letting us leave. Yeah, not a chance. He's single-minded about this. But don't worry. There are plenty of things that aren't in his control. Oh? For instance...
Us, her, mostly us. If he didn't have his limits, we wouldn't be here. I need to backtrack that because...
You have everything you need. Doesn't sound like we'll be able to... Yeah, not a chance. He's single-minded about this. But don't worry. There are plenty of things that aren't in his control. Oh? For instance... Us. Her. But mostly us. If he didn't have his limits, we wouldn't be here. Not like this.
What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's... ominous. But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Okay, we know how this goes. But now let's see if we have any other saves. I think I've always left these saves on where's it? You probably don't have what I want.
Yes, so...
Yeah. Oh well, if what I need to show is something that I don't have access to, then I'll just go get it.
You're on a path. You make your... The intent... You take... The door to the base...
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
You step forward. You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other? Then I'm not talking to you.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a...
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
That wasn't what I wanted to happen, was it?
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat, with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds a moment of distraction and hesitation. It feels holy though she's unarmed. That your blade slashes through. We can still. Are you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken fine.
Throw me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience.
Aren't threats.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. If he doesn't remember what happened, then shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very...
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only... The blade is your... Hold on, it's just a... I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. So deep breath in, deep breath out.
Into the
Should
basement.
have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
We don't need a plan, I'm just gonna kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all such pessimists.
Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes. Still, slaying her would be easier if you had a weapon. You briefly turn back. Where once there was an entrance to the cabin.
Wait, I accidentally skipped.
Hold on, it's just... she's... So... We should have taken the knife. You what? The air... Her...
I didn't think...
Okay. Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes. Still, slaying her would be easier if you had a weapon. Should we go back for it? Can we even go back for it? You briefly turn back. Where once there was an entrance to the cabin, now there are only more stairs. I guess the only way out of this place is through it. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. We're going to die down here. Please stop saying that.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you.
Go back the way you came.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Darn it! She had a comment about no knife.
You turn back, a faintly outlined.
There you are.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. Your lungs pull in. What are you doing? I'm working. And then it's... Okay, whatever. You sure about that? You have... Yes, I'm sure.
Can't decide what you want to do, Cat. Oh well.
She isn't attacking us. The why doesn't matter. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. Doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you? Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long left foot. Liver.
What good am I to you alive? What do you want?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. Well, you died before I could get to the door. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count.
If you need me alive, why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option.
Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver.
And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
Okay, let's get out of here.
No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it. But we don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart. Lungs. Liver.
Step onto the stairs and follow her.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it? At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if nerves, heart, lungs.
Oh dear.
Nerves, heart, lungs. You step onto the base. Is this? At least that doesn't justify.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
Heart, lungs. As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there. Liver, nerves. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Nerves, heart. Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet. There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now. Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I? Heart, lungs, liver.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do.
And now, if I can find where I put that save.
Hold on. It's just I'm so deep. You reach down and you make your way. You turn to the left. Heart, lungs, liver.
Okay, let's get out of here.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Do you think you could just rest with a flick?
Go ahead.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
How about you go first?
Are you scared of turning your back to me?
So yeah, she's only willing to go first if we're unarmed. She knows that we have the opportunity to be opportunist.
Oh, look at that. It's locked. What a relief for the world. Your will, concentrate.
I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need?
You could do a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here.
Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I get it, you don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Slay yourself.
I don't like this, but you raise the blade. Here we go.
So then the idea here is that with Opportunist around,
we've tried doing it our way and we've tried doing it his way. I think the only way left is hers. Are you suggesting we let her out? And why shouldn't we? It's obvious she's the one with the real power here. We might as well ingratiate ourselves to our terrifying new overlord. Okay, so you've already been here. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it... See, it's that last part I'm not so sure about. We've ended twice now. We even ended her once. But it didn't matter, because it still threw us right back into these woods. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. Her influence? I really should have said that. Well then, if the world's rushing to an end, that's all the more reason for us to rush over to the cabin and make ourselves useful. It's all about making a good impression. If we're useful, there's a place for us. You continue down the path. It isn't long before your steps away from... Of course we do. We've been over it. Find the one in charge and make sure she knows how helpful we are. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. The only furniture of note is... What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much... What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall. Let's be mindful of our position, boys. Without the knife, we lose part of our bargaining power. We should fold and beg for mercy as soon as we see her. I'm sure we have too much self-respect to do something so worm-like, right? We can always at least pretend to have a conversation as equals. We did kill her last time. Yeah, but she sort of let us do that, didn't she? And again, we don't have a blade. And look at the bright side, at least everybody knows exactly where worms stand in the pecking order. At the bottom, which is the most important part if you think about it, because it gives everybody else something to stand on, the bedrock, if you will. She'll understand the value of that. You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation. Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, we don't have anything to worry about. I'm sure she knows we're on her side. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. This is it. The mirror. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your...
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Great, we're all on the same page then. The important part now is that we let her know that we're completely on board with this. Are we? She clearly hates us. I'm not sure letting her in is a good idea. Not like this. Oh, don't have second thoughts. This has to happen. It's clearly the only way we save our skin and get out of here. Ignore him. Have those second thoughts. Have them now.
Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you know better than me?
Oh, that's a good one.
Evil is all about perspective. After all you've done, why would I ever care about what you would think of me?
Can't I just open the door for you?
Oh, you mean like that? Oh, we're past the point of compromise. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once the space is clear behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid... Look, oh, will you now? With her like that? Good luck
What
with
did he
that.
just say? We missed it.
Enough talking.
You remain pinned to the first floor. Are you sure you can't do it and crush you along? Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. Look, she's mad at us. I get it. There's nothing we can't clear up after she possesses our body. Don't worry. I'm what you might call a smooth talker. I like things out. Oh, will you now? With her like that? Good luck with that. Doesn't seem like she's too keen on forgiveness. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway. You're so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all. I know. You rise to your feet. The two of you are being incredibly rude. Hi, hello, welcome. I live here, along with him, and... Well, I've never been clear on whether or not he lives here. I don't think this is helping. We should try to keep a low profile.
Yes, that is right. This is helping you. It's too late for anything to help you.
I just want to tell you how great a job you're doing. You're a real go-getter, really seizing destiny by the throat and making it yours. It's the kind of gumption a guy can really admire.
You stabbed me in the back.
That was then. This is now. I'm a big fan of winners, and you're the biggest winner around.
Do you think if you're nice to me now that I will forget what you've done to me? I've already taken the only thing I need.
I'll have you know that as soon as we wound up back in the woods on this go-around, I suggested that we free you. I'm on your side.
You're only on my side until you think you can stab me in the back again. But that is never going to happen.
At the end of the day, I just want a job. I figure if he's right and you're going to end the world, there's got to be something else coming after all that. And I want to make sure I have a place helping you run it. I think you should stop talking.
No, you should keep saying these things. I like to feel you right in discomfort.
Look, all I'm saying is that whatever comes after is going to be a hefty management task. You don't want to do all that alone. And we are the only people you know. Possibly the only people left alive once you've done whatever it is you're going to do. So you'll have to hire us. We're going to die. No, we're going to do something worse than dying. She's going to torture us out of existence, and it's all going to be your fault.
All I'm doing is reading what you've sown.
And I feel like that's enough. We're already pushing 48 minutes. I will be putting timestamps in this episode so that people can just skip to the fun stuff instead of watching me slow down as I start enjoying it, going through all the dialogue again. But yeah. Don't know if there's going to be more bonus episodes, but there's at least this one. I mean, we get to hear the stubborn and adversary burst into tears. That's got to be worth it.
Body. And she's right there.
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore. So, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are you here to apologize and make nice? Beg for absolution, maybe? Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
Hang on. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? I already did that. It wouldn't be hard to do it
Are
again.
we putting this to a vote? Because personally, I'd prefer if we didn't die again.
If that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. But I don't see the point of offing ourselves just yet.
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer. But killing yourself wouldn't help either of us.
It would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you. I shouldn't have to tell you that you shouldn't kill yourself. So please, try to keep your suicidal tendencies in check.
I just want to go home.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. Wherever I'm supposed to be.
How? And how convenient for her.
I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that.
Too little, too late.
She's not in a position to bargain with. We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should. When a hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it? No. So don't try to make things right. She was going to end the world.
Darn it. I thought that there was apparently a way that you can... There's an apology to the Spectre that's apparently extreme enough to make her... I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You were going to end the world.
And what? You just believed her?
That's rich coming from her. Every time she's right, though, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm not cold, I'm just dumb. I'm just a big dumb stupid idiot. Stupid. What was I thinking? Just believing what I was told.
Oh, cut it out. You don't need to be so pathetic.
Never mind. I don't think I want to see you beg. That's just sad. I shouldn't feel sad about my murderer.
Shit, everyone sounds disappointed in me. I should grovel even more.
No, you're not doing that. That's right, don't you dare grovel. Mine is the only opinion that matters, and I'll never be disappointed in you. As long as you do as I say.
Were you going to end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
Okay, cutting this straight back again, because I'm not done yet.
And the blinding...
Oh man, I can't believe I forgot, but yeah. Okay, so just for inking. I know I have it around here somewhere because I saved it for just this reason.
We should have taken the knife. Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good. Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothing. She could be... Are you really not going to... No, I'm... We're going... Please.
I want to...
Go back.
You turn back to the stairs, a faintly outlined...
There you are.
As the prince... Your arm...
No.
There, what did you do?
I want...
Your lungs... What do you do? And then experience... Okay, you sure you have... Yes, again.
Yes, oh.
She isn't at the what and how with... That isn't... Doesn't matter, then you should... Heart, lungs, liver...
Fine, you win. I'll let you leave.
No!
I need you to come around.
You step... The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing...
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Lungs,
But it's...
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Why is it so cold?
heart.
So yeah, there was actually one other thing that I wanted to talk about.
I'm begging you. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. There is no exit. Bring me more.
Okay.
She asks.
You make your way up. The interior.
So there's one more thing
Take the blade
that we
from
need to do, and I just picked the wrong blade. Whoops. Hi.
Stranger.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only
If there isn't a key, do you have other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with, if we were stuck down here long enough.
Return to the bottom of the
You make
stairs.
your way to the...
Save her.
Fine.
Approach. Warn her.
Stop that. The blade.
Resist.
Move. A warning. But she will lie. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain. Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do. But I also speak from the heart. Sure, yeah, you don't pay their bickering any...
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is clean and the blade is...
Mirror.
What are you talking about?
Wipe the mirror.
You reach for... but there... And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather. The door to the base, but it's still a stone. A soft...
Hello?
Her voice. Okay, I'm with you that we should be... We don't even know... Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. You walk down the stairs and lock... My love! We're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back? You've been here before, haven't you? That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world... We damned... Nothing resets. You're just some...
I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague. I hope you brought the slow and painful ruin to them all.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
I'd point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world, but I guess that wouldn't actually move you. Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out. But have you seen her angelic face? She should get a pass. She just wanted to make us happy. By destroying the world. Apparently, yes.
Rescue the princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world... No, she's a prisoner here. If her hand could just slip out of the chains... Because I'm not sure I... Would you rather believe me? I think I'd rather... Ah, one of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator? No. You're what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong You approach... I can't believe it. I told you. There's no...
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me.
The princess jumped. If only you had a weapon once. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love?
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the ranks.
I don't actually...
She doesn't even know what she wants. You're so gullible.
I think...
The princess closes and then she...
I don't know.
Okay then, I was wondering if she'd have another line about destroying the world, but yeah, you can make a bloodthirsty damsel if you want. Okay, now we're truly wrapping up. Till next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around.